Hi guys, back in for another update. So yesterday after I actually released my pre-market plan, I didn't really have time to trade because I was running an errand, right? So yeah, yesterday I didn't really touch the markets because I was quite busy. But let's check in today and see what's going on. It's currently the 4th of April around 5:26 p.m. Singapore time, right? The US market will be open in around 4 hours time. So let's just do a run through what happened in the markets yesterday. Okay, so yesterday if you look at the 1 hour Nasdaq chart, I actually said that this double bottom formation would play out if price managed to hold this area here, right? And I said that if price didn't manage to hold this area, I'll look for a short all the way until this green color line over here, right? So what happened yesterday was price actually had difficulty holding this double bottom channel which I drew here, and it broke down here, right? So once it broke down, in my pre-market plan yesterday, I said that if price couldn't hold this area and if price broke down, the next target to look for will be actually this green color arrow over here. Yeah, so if I was trading yesterday, I would have actually taken a short once price broke this area, like I mentioned in my pre-market plan. Yeah, so price actually did reach this green color line over here, which was a very important area, right? Yeah, so this green color line over here, like I said previously, it was actually a very important area because it served as a previous support level and also a previous resistance level, right? If you can see this green color line over here, it served as a previous resistance and also it served as somewhat as a previous support level previously on the daily chart, which is why it's a very important area, right? So zooming back down into the 1 hour chart, this was a line which I was talking about. So price actually broke down, so this double bottom formation was invalidated, and the price target was actually this green color line over here if price didn't manage to hold this support area. And true enough, price actually did fall and touch this area here. So what's the plan for today, right? So let's zoom down to the 15-minute chart. So what happened when the price actually touched this green color line over here is very important, right? Does it hold as a support or will it break through, right? So what happened was price actually hovered around this green color area and bounced off it, right? So now it's currently going back down. Yeah, I expect this green color line to hold today, right? So the game plan will actually be once price actually reaches this green color line again, I will actually take a long. Price target will actually be somewhere around this grey color area here, right? Okay, so later today, actually, the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell will actually be speaking about the economic outlook. So I expect him to be dovish today, and I expect the overall market reaction to have a bullish day today, right? And this coincides with the fact that price is actually touching this green color support line over here, which I expect to hold as a strong support level, right? So the game plan today is very simple. If price manages to touch this green color line again, I'll actually look for a long, right? So my price target will actually be around here. So once price actually touches this green arrow, right, I expect price to go up. I expect price to at least touch this shaded area over here, right? Yeah, or maybe around 18581 or so. Yeah, this channel over here, right? And if price is more bullish, I expect it to actually break past this channel and go to my initial target over here, right? So we have to see how price reacts later on. But overall, today is a Friday, and Jerome Powell is the Fed Chair Jerome Powell is actually speaking on the economic outlook. I expect him to be dovish. So when price actually reaches this level over here, I expect to take a long, right? My stop loss will be actually below this level over here, right? Below this support over here. So my stop loss will be below this. Let me just draw out okay. So actually you can see my stop loss will actually be below this previous low, right? And my take profit will actually be this channel over here. I expect price to gravitate up towards this area, right? So I will be risking around $800+ to make around $1,000+, which is a positive risk to reward ratio. Yeah, so this should play out. And if price is bullish for the day, I would expect price to actually run up to at least test this level over here, the top of this shaded area, or if it's really a bullish price action, I expect it to break out of here and actually retest here, right? But to be conservative, let's just set a price target of this. So we are risking $100+ to actually net around $1,100. at the bottom of this shaded area over here, right? So that's where I expect price to go today. But we have to watch for reactions of what happens when price actually touches this green arrow when market opens, right? So yeah, if I have time later, I'll actually do a live trade when the market opens. But let's see how it goes later on. Yeah, catch you in the next one.